How does that change this play caller's approach to the ground game going forward?
Right back to Irving. And nothing doing there. Only back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be an early third down coming up.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Third and long.
Let's go. Hey, circle.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. Oh, intercepted. What a bad start on the third play. And the Commanders are going to get the football here. They force the INT on the game's opening drive.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong, let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
Now it's the Arizona product that is Ja'Cory Trosky-Merritt. And this play going nowhere. He is taken down behind the line of scrimmage on their first play of the game.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Right back to Trosky-Merritt. And he'll be taken down. We have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up first and goal.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense. They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
They'll try it one more time, but now a bit closer. It is second and goal.
Let's go now.
It's the quarterback with the sneak. And he's able to get the ball across the goal line. He's in. Jayden Daniels. Touchdown, Washington. It's his fourth rushing touchdown of the year. The PAT, up and good. And the Commanders will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. They're on the 31-yard line. On 1st and 10, Lawrence. Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. Picked off by Trey Amos.
This is really becoming a key element to playing quarterback in the NFL, Mike. The ability to play off script and use your legs to extend the play. I think in this case, he either needs to tuck that ball down and become a runner, or he just simply needs to throw that ball away.
On 1st and 10, here's Daniels. A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Terry McLaurin, the intended target on that one. And it'll bring up second down.
Come on. Hey.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. That's to Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt. And he will get into the end zone. Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt. Touchdown, Commanders. Touchdown number 9 for the year. Now the try for an extra point. Through the rain, the kick is good. And the Commanders will extend their first quarter lead. It's now 14-0. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. On the handoff, it's Irvin. And he finds some daylight. Up past the 35-yard line. A pickup of 7. Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 2. Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Throwing is Lawrence. That's caught. It's Bucky Irving. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. From the 47 now, they'll work with a 2nd and 7. To throw is Lawrence. Now he takes off. The ball comes out. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds, so possession does not change hands. A sigh of relief there. That was very nearly a turnover. Fortunate to see that one, Greg, get fumbled out of bounds.
And when that ball came loose, Mike, you could see the entire sideline kind of holds their breath. But they were able to take a little bit of an exhale as they saw that ball, fortunately for them, go out of bounds. A little power football here on 3rd and short. They bring in some extra bulk up front, and they just run this ball straight at the defense, challenge them in a gotta-have-it moment. Can you stop us? And in this case, the answer was no.
First down throw for Lawrence. Exiting the pocket right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he'll be out of bounds. A pickup, though, of 6.
Once the quarterback gets flushed out of the pocket, Mike, he has to make a split-second decision. Does he remain a passer and give his guys time downfield to work open? Or does he turn into a runner, just try to pick up some positive yards with his legs? I think in this case, the extra time paid off. Remained a passer, found an open target downfield, and he's able to get the ball to him for a nice completion.
He was trying to get that one to Bucky Irving. And 3rd down coming up.
And this is where the timing of these passing games, you see guys, they call it routes on air, Mike. During the course of the week, there's no defense, nobody playing on coverage, but it's the timing. It's be on time, get your depth, be where the quarterback expects you to be, because then when the game starts, things get sped up just a little bit more for the quarterback. And in this case, it's a perfect example. He's open. He tries to lead his guy, just puts a little too much in front of him.
In motion comes Thomas. On first down, Lawrence. He finds De'Ami Brown. And they'll get about half what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4. At the 27-yard line.
Here's Irving. And he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yardage.
Well, has been the case this entire first half. It's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
So they'll talk over what to do on this 3rd down play as we have hit the end of the first quarter. 14-0 is our score. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. They need to get to the 22, but now face 3rd down. Back to throw. Lawrence. A pass pulled in by Irving. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
Lawrence throwing on 4th down. That'll be caught. It's Hunter. And they continue to churn out 1st down. What a drive. It continues now with 1st and goal.
Jaguars, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 10-yard line.
They'll run with Irving. And he will score! Bucky Irving. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Cam Little comes on now for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Jaguars are on the board. It's now 14-7.
Jaguars 7. Cam Little to kick off for the Jaguars.
Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. Now a first carry for the Alabama product, Najee Harris. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. That one good for a dozen. A very quick first down.
We've seen this trend throughout the league, Mike. Offensively, everyone wants to have depth at the running back position. Yeah, it's great to have one guy, but if you could have 2 or 3 that could all come in and contribute on the ground, that's the goal, and we're seeing it here.
Finds room inside the 40. Guarani brings it to the red zone. Taken down inside the 20-yard line. That's a pickup of 33. The defense bewildered. A rough start to this drive.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. The next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pickup.
That's to the sideline and intercepted. Picked off by Darian Jones.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and say there's ever a good time to throw a red zone interception, but in this case, it's the first half. You have the rest of the game to get yourself back down here in the red zone and make up for that miscue, because next time they get down here, they got to be a lot more careful when they decide to air it out.
That one is snuffed out. Going to lose yardage. Back to the 3.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13.
Hey, Lion!
Lawrence. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
I like the idea of using the passing game to try to give your offense a little breathing room. You find yourself in the shadow of your own goalpost, Mike. Worst case scenario, you do not want to punt out of your own end zone. So I like the idea.
And the pressure too great. He's sacked in the end zone. That's a safety. And the player that is down is Trevor Lawrence. The training staff going to look and will step out for a moment.
Cam Little to kick off for the Jaguars.
So now, after the safety, here comes a free kick from the 20-yard line. And now, more problems. After the safety, the free kick goes out of bounds.
Let's go now. Cougar 19. Go.
On 1st down, Daniels. The reception for Rondale Moore. And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a 1st down.
Let's go. 19, 18.
From the shotgun, it's Daniel. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. The former 1st overall pick in 2022, Trayvon Walker, getting in to record his 9th sack of the year.
Here we go. Let's go.
Daniels to throw on 2nd down. That one is brought in by Terry McLaurin. And he's going to be forced out of bounds. Still plenty of work to do. 3rd and long coming up.
Ready? Panther 60.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniel. Oh, he did all he could to get away, but they're going to catch up to him. It is a big loss.
I don't have any real advanced analysis for this one, Mike. I mean, I think the simplest way to categorize it is this possession has been a disaster.
That's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line. Lawrence now to throw on 1st down. That's to the right side and incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
Here's 2 and out on 2nd down. A minute 56 to play in this 1st half. We'll be back just outside the nation's capital after this. Here's a 3rd and 10.
Ready. 20, TX.
A shotgun snap for 2. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. A pick pickup there of 19 yards. First down, Jacksonville.
And that's an important conversion, not only because it keeps their offense on the field, and now they can go down and see if they can steal some late points. But either way, worst case scenario, Mike, if you're the offense here, you want to possess the ball going into halftime. Don't give your opponent a chance to go down and score on you. So big pickup there. Now we'll see if they can turn it into some points.
That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
Jaguars, first down. First and 10.
Tua to throw again. That's out to Brown, right side, complete.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
Now, screen set up for Irving. And they'll have first and goal. He is down inside the 10-yard line. Now a timeout for Jacksonville. Their second, as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining until halftime.
First and goal, Jacksonville.
From the gun, here's Tua. This one caught at the 4. And they'll get this down to the 3, but no further. It'll be second and goal.
Second and goal. At the 3.
Irving. And he won't quite get in. Down to the 1, setting up third and goal. Now a signal, timeout call. 9 seconds left to play in this first half.
Go ahead.
Now, Tagovailoa on third and goal. And he'll take it on in. Bucky Irving. Touchdown, Jacksonville. That's a 2-touchdown game for him. Numbers 7 and 8 for the season. Extra point by Little is good. And the Jaguars will cut it to a 2-point lead. So, still the matter of 6 seconds remaining in this half. And the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10.
Bronco switch. Ready, let's go.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. This is still anyone's ball game at this point. The difference is just 2 as we begin quarter number 3. This is going to be taken in at the 3. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
Here we go.
On first and 10, here's Daniel. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
Second and 10.
Based on the routes downfield, it looked like the protection was designed to give the quarterback a little bit more time to wait for things to uncover downfield. So give credit up front to the defensive line. Immediate pressure early speeds up the quarterback's clock. He's got no choice than to get rid of it, probably a little bit earlier than he would have preferred. So I actually really like the concept of the pass play, and I think if we see a little bit better pass protection, even just a second longer, that's probably a completed pass, but I think the pressure just sped his clock up just enough, Mike, that he wasn't able to get that ball exactly where it needed to be.
70, hot 7, Mustang 19.
Ready. On third down, they'll throw with Daniels. This one down the field, but lined up incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
On first down, here's Irving. And, they smack him down there. Big hit right at the line. No gain.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming. And he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Second down, here's Tungo Vailoa. That's left side, and that's the tight end, McBride. 17 yards, the gain there. That's good for a Jaguar. First down.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
All right, come on.
They fake the handoff. Now, Tua. Open man left side is Brown. He's got it. They'll get it up 4 here as he is taken down.
It's now second and 6 at the 22-yard line.
From the 42-yard line, here's second down and 6. Out of the gun, Tungo Vailoa. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down. Throwing again, it's Tua. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
On fourth down, Tungo Vailoa escaping the pressure right. And he'll give himself up after picking up the first down. A gutsy call, but they pay it off. It's a gain of 17.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
On the ground, it's Irving. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage of the game.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's second and 11. Now Tua. The second down throw is incomplete.
The quarterback's trying to give his big tight end a chance to go up and use that large catch radius, unable to connect. A little letdown here for the tight end community, Mike.
A tough spot here. Third and long. To throw is Tua. A throw left side, going to be intercepted. Picked off by Trey Amos. The other team is trying to get themselves right back in this one. The defense extends the margin with the pick six.
Yeah, just a critical moment. You find yourself on defense, Mike, trying to hang on to this lead. And not only do you do that, you pick six them, and you're able to extend that lead.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.